Tombstone is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Disney/Sony. It can be found as a non-exclusive steelbook available at your online retailers. If you've been following my channel for long enough, you probably know that Tombstone is one of my all-time favorite movies. The cast in this is incredibly stacked, which of course the late Val Kilmer is the standout as Doc Holliday and plays that role to perfection. I'm not going to say it's the best Western ever made, but for me it's certainly one of the most entertaining. To be frank, I never thought we'd get a proper 4K release, and I'm so glad to finally have it on the format. Tombstone on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 235:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Disney is one of those studios that is notoriously, let's just say, not forthcoming about their sources used in 4K transfers. Aside from a statement in the press release indicating a remaster and restoration, that's pretty much what we have to go on. As someone who watches the Blu-ray once or twice a year, I'm pretty familiar with that disc's look, and I'm more than happy to say the new 4K scan is a definite improvement over what came before. The transfer itself sits on a 66GB size disc, and bit rates are generally steady and healthy. Grain is preserved well and looks properly filmic, which I never felt when watching the old Blue. Immediately noticeable is the bump in image clarity. Let's face it, the Blu-ray was often a bit murky in this regard. On the 4K, no longer. Textures reveal marvelous depth, bringing those Old West costumes and set pieces added detail. One or two shots of inherent softness remains, nothing troubling. Overall, it's a great looking and stable picture. Both HDR and Dolby Vision are included, and the palette gets a more natural enhancement. The cowboys' red sashes are nicely emboldened. Some of the film's gorgeous and scenic lighting choices have more visual flair. Skin tones have a natural warmth, and whites show good stability. The film's earthy tones look wonderful and easily address the shortcomings from the 1080p. Once again, referring to that disc, the crushing of blacks has been thankfully eliminated. Shadow detail is firmly on point. Black levels in the form of night scenes and dark interiors are very well rendered. Tombstone on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix as well as international options. It appears the same DTS 5.1 has been ported over for this release, so unfortunately no Atmos upgrade. To be fair, the 5.1 has never had any issues for me. It's full, robust, and audibly punchy. The roar of galloping horses can move the needle a little bit. Immersive elements are often present. The interiors of saloons are alive with chatter, piano beats, and other ambience. In action scenes, bullets often whiz by your ear, in addition to other audio cues pulling you into the film. Dialogue reproduction is clean and problem-free, and the low end has more than an appreciable presence. Nothing new as far as bonus features go with this release, which to me is a big letdown, but some, not all, of older content has ported over. The informative making of has made a reappearance here, which is definitely worth checking out. A short storyboard featurette is included, as well as numerous TV spots. The deleted scenes from the old DVD are nowhere to be found, as is the director's audio commentary. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Tombstone on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. I am more than satisfied with the film's jump to 4K. To me, it has never looked better and makes the old Blu-ray very dated by comparison. The palette shows a newfound boldness with Dolby Vision, film grain is preserved well, and image clarity is excellent. Waste no time adding this to your shelf. For the audio, I scored it an A as well. Admittedly, an Atmos track would have been interesting. The existing DTS 5.1 is still a fantastic listening experience. The Wild West is nicely represented here, and audio cues are wonderfully entertaining. This is a good track from start to finish, and the extras, I graded them a C. I would say the only disappointing thing about this film's jump to 4K is a rather lackluster offerings of supplements. Old-time fans have seen this content before, so there isn't anything to get excited over. Even new fans won't have much to dive into. So that is my review of Tombstone on 4K Ultra HD from Sony/Disney. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments. I know as of the recording of this video, it is either out of stock or vastly overpriced, but I will leave a link. It will come down eventually, so just be patient. But now I want to hear from you. Do you have the disc already? Let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.